5 minutes until the show, and they gasp and say, "It's prime time."
It's not called prime time.
I think it's a cute idea.
We don't have time for cute ideas. The show's in 10 minutes, and we don't have...
Hey guys, I don't think we're going to be able to afford the LED screen this year.
We know!
Have you been listening to anything?
So, sorry, was that a no on graphics? We'll ask Pete later.
Are we sure we don't want prime time?
It's not the time for us to be arguing over the name of the evening show. We need an opening.
Hey guys, great show!
What are you still doing here?
I'm waiting for Emily.
It's almost prime time. It's almost prime time!
I need to find Emily. Emily! Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I don't know what to tell you. Charlie told me to put him on every page and sorry.
Well, tell Charlie to figure something else out. We're not using him for every single bit. I don't care what you say.
I don't know what. My God, I need a blonde wig, not a black wig, not a brown wig, not a dirty blonde wig. A blonde wig. I told them.
We cut the Marilyn Monroe bit.
We did. We did. Who was gonna tell me?
I did right now. Go write something else.
I hated that bit. It's okay. Emily! Emily! Oh, God.
You got the iguana prop, right?
I'm talent. Why would I...
You're useless to me.
Wait. Have you seen Emily?
Who?
Emily!
This is all part of my writing process.
Why is this place so big? Hi, are you alright? Oh, you're the props person, or the unicorn person?
No, I'm a camera operator.
Okay. Emily! Oh my god, there you are!
I'm sorry, I didn't fit this, I'm going. I yelled at you, but we don't have time. Where are you? Sorry. 9, 8.
Oh my god,
7.
okay. Oh my god, I'm wearing tears.
6.
Still wrong up.
Wait, no, something's wrong.
Oh shoot! Quick change.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Welcome to the 44th Annual EVVYs Evening, hosted by Colton Hitchcock and Emily Barnett.
You okay? Did you forget about the show or something?
I'm very professional.
Okay.
Please don't start that rumor.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move on.
Hi everyone, my name is Colton Hitchcock.
I'm Emily Barnett. And we will be taking you through the show tonight.
Thank you so much for being here. We have quite the show planned for you all. You know, it's been a crazy year. Everything from Wicked to Kendrick and Drake beefing, we've had quite the ride. But tonight, we're gonna put that all aside because we're here to recognize greatness in its purest form. And, you know, let's face it, a lot of people are here to get free snacks and have the chance to wear something fancy without people making fun of us.
But no matter the reason that you're here, whether you're a nominee hoping to take home a trophy or a presenter who's secretly praying you won't butcher the winner names, thank you for showing up. There are so many talented Emersonians nominated this year, and we cannot wait to honor them tonight.
Ain't that the truth? You know, this year, Emerson students really went all out. Emily, did you know We got over 10 submissions this year.
Oh my God, actually?
I mean, probably, I don't know. But really, there are so many different categories in so many different mediums.
Absolutely. There's film awards.
Yes.
Writing awards.
That's one.
I know there's another one.
There's others, I know.
Live audio mixing awards.
That's a good one.
The one.
Yes.
Yep.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Integrated marketing campaign.
I was going to say
yes.
that. Yes.
Yes, I see you over there. I see you over there. Yes.
Great job.
Yes.
Nominated projects were created by Emersonians on every end of the struggling artist spectrum. So, congratulations to both our journalists and our comedians. Great time to go into those fields, guys.
Yes.
Keep it up.
But, in all seriousness, it is a privilege to be able to host this show, a show completely student-run, from the PAs. Yes, give it up for the PAs. Yes, to the camera people. Yes, lovely. To the producers. Let's please, yes.
You are watching the largest student-run award show in the whole nation.
Yes.
Let's go, big up.
Yes. And just real quick, just going off script a little bit, I wanna thank my parents who are in the audience tonight. If we could just cut to them again, just real quick.
Wow.
Wow. No, yeah.
They look just like you.
Just like me, dead ringer. Yeah.
Yep.
It is our honor to introduce the first presenters for outstanding cinematography and outstanding visual effects. Just kidding. Everyone.
Patricia Pat Payton is an Emerson alum and member of the Board of Trustees who was the voice of the very first EVVY Awards. She's also the co-founder and president of Sphere International and author of the award-winning business book, Physical Intelligence.
David Breen is both the principal designer and founder of VDA and is a proud member of the class of 1978. Please welcome to the stage Patricia Payton and David Breen.
The cinematographer is responsible for the look of the film and can make or break a project.
The following nominees transform words on a script into visual spectacles that are truly exceptional. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Cinematography. Au-delà, Nolan F. Anderson. Don't Bury the Dead, Max Gowan, Kyle Graff. Family Sunday, short film, Luis Gerardo del Rosso. Have a Nice Dream, Jonathan Kirkpatrick.
And the EVVY goes to Au-delà, Nolan F. Anderson. It appears that Nolan is not here this evening, so we are very happy to accept this award on his behalf, on their behalf.
Without visual effects, films like Avatar, The Avengers, or Star Wars would look really bad, like really terrible.
Visual effects have the ability to transport us to new worlds or alter our own world in unique ways. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Visual Effects. Don't Bury the Dead, Kyle Graff. Sketchbook, Mia Cantasesso. Robots on Boston, Sky Jones-Bergerson. Wallaby Drew's Wild Adventures, Colin Dowes, Kyle Graff, Luke Stagg.
right, and the EVVY goes to Robots on Boston, Sky Jones Ferguson.
Okay, I remember back when I first got to Emerson, my first month, some senior came up to me, and first thing he said, no introduction, no nothing. He was just like, hey, you're the VFX guy, right? Yeah. Thank y'all very much.
King is a classical concert pianist and has performed concerts in the United States, Europe, and South America. She has appeared as a soloist with several New England orchestras.
Miss King has taught for many years at the New England Conservatory of Music Preparatory School, as well as Emerson College. Please put your hands together for Professor Frederica King.
Music helps set the tone of a project and can elevate the emotional impact of a scene. Without a strong score, a film feels flat and empty. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Music Score. Crunch, Lucian St. Denis. Necrosis, Lex Jimenez. Speedwell, Episode 2, Fire with Fire, Lex Jimenez. Tide's End, Lex Jimenez.
And the EVVY goes to Necrosis, Lex Jimenez. Dude, where are you? Well, we will keep this for him, and I'm sure he'll be happy when we give it to him. The hit film, A Complete Unknown, depicts a scene where at the 1965 Newport Folk Festival, Bob Dylan goes electric, causing the festival committee to try and stop the live audio mixers from keeping the performance going. The committee was blocked, and the music kept playing. I bet the sound mixers were pretty scared. I hope they got over it. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Live Audio Mix. Musicians Wanted, Je suis, Como Mujer, Benjamin Clark. Musicians Wanted, Je suis, TMM, Benjamin Clark. Good Morning Emerson, November 19th, 2024, Tess Caparaso. The Rundown, Tess Caparaso.
To highlight in this evening's broadcast, EVVYs, EVVYs.
And the EVVY goes to Musicians Wanted, featuring Yazoo Como Mujer, Benjamin Clark. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. I just want to say a couple things. First, thanks to my mom and dad, who are really supportive and are the reason why I'm here. I'm going to allow me this opportunity to do this. So thank you. I love you guys. Thank you to my girlfriend, who's also been really supportive in all my work that I've done. She's been really amazing. Also, thank you to Tony Asenso, Zach Persicini, and Owen Conti. I wouldn't have had this opportunity to work on the show and do this without them, and they've taught me everything that I know. So they're really amazing in making everything accessible to people. So thank you so much. All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Bella Sangin.
And I'm Sam Lawrence.
And we're the hosts of the 44th EVVYs Winter Press Area, brought to you by WERS.
Stay tuned to the EVVYs Instagram for live updates from our winners throughout the show.
Thank you to the Student Government Association.
Here to present the awards for lighting design for studio television and writing for television are Michael Kianis and Doug Herzog.
Michael Kianis currently works as a coordinator for House of Pain Entertainment. He has vast experience in live television production at events like the Academy Awards, the Emmy Awards, and international esports tournaments.
Doug Herzog is an American television executive who oversaw MTV, Comedy Central, TV Land, and Spike TV. He probably greenlit some of your favorite shows. Let's give a warm welcome to Michael Kianis and Doug Herzog.
All right. So as every kid knows, dads love to turn off the lights. It drives us crazy. Any dads here? No.
Without lighting, we would be in the dark. We'd be tripping and bumping into things all the time at night, unless we wanted to use fire like smelly, ugly cave people. These artists have challenged man's greatest enemy, darkness, and came out as the victors. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding lighting design for studio television. Good Morning Emerson, February 25th, 2025. Bella Aresta, Isabel Barrett. Good Morning Emerson, February 27th, 2025. Bella Aresta, Isabel Barrett. Musicians Wanted featuring Lex Jimenez, Aiden Vahey. Speedwell, Episode 1, Tatum Burke.
And the EVVY goes to Aiden Vahey. Musicians Wanted.
Hey everybody, I just want to thank the performer Lex Jimenez. I want to thank Lex Jimenez, the wonderful artist who is also my roommate, who allows me to light and work around all their music. My parents, who are here behind me in the studio watching, for being so supportive and coming to all my shows. And finally, the director of that broadcast, Ruby Brooks. She was the best and encouraged me and always supported me, and just enabled a great place to work, and best of all, got great shots of the lights. And that's all. Thank you.
Television is my best friend. It never runs out, it never tires me. It is simply there as a bottomless well of support and entertainment. Unlike people whose stories bore me, because they are boring. It was a great surprise to me to discover that somehow the never-ending stream of television is the work of people.
Writing for television can be very challenging. You put everything you have into your pilot script, and then, bam, you need to write episode 2, then episode 3. And if you're really lucky, you get to go from there. So here are the nominees.
Outstanding Writing for Television. Class of 70, Caden Smith. Home Again, Pilot, Francesca Young. Joan, Episode 101, Pilot, Coleman Toomey. Splat, Pilot, Aiden Ball.
And the EVVY goes to Joan, Episode 101, Pilot, Coleman Toomey.
And so many things to say. My mom's up there. I love her. She's the best thing that can ever happen to someone, ever. Have a mom like her. She's the best. Sorry, all the moms here. My sister, who's also here, she's too old, and I love her. Every teacher I've ever had, all my English teachers, I had English teachers in high school and in college right now who are the best people in the world. Thank you to the team behind Joan, Sophia Bevacqua specifically, who's been here for both semesters. Just a final thing, this show is about trans representation and trans people. Trans people are the most beautiful people in the world. We are the most beyond people on this planet. I urge Emerson College to protect us in this time. I get my estrogen from them, so I'd like to not lose it. I'm doing a lot more writing in the next couple semesters, so this is a great reminder to keep going. Thank you, guys. I appreciate
it. This semester, Emerson hosted the first ever EVVYs Late and Live sketch show.
It was a collection of talented performers, including yours truly, putting on some hilarious scenes celebrating all things Emerson.
Whether it was cosplayers at the Lion's Den, complicated raps, or a car-obsessed Venom puppet, it was a perfect encapsulation of the imaginative spirit of this student body.
Let's take a look back at some of our favorite moments.
We're proud to introduce EVVYs Late and Live.
What about this one? It says, Colton got nominated for White Boy of the Month. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's real dynamite. Oh my god. Stop it.
Oh my god.
No.
It doesn't matter. I don't.
But you cheated on Mom. You can't get mad at freestyle rap.
Colton for Poke. That's ridiculous. I'm non-practicing.
Emily liked Amelia Perez. That's not true. From everybody at EVVYs Late and Live.
Good night!
Yeah, it's great. Heads up, I will be checking Fizz after the show. If there's one negative comment, I'm going to track your IP.
Okay, all right, Emily. All right. Moving on from that.
Doug Quintal is Senior Executive in Residence in the Department of Marketing Communication here at Emerson College. He's not only known for his 2 published marketing books, but also the barbecue sauce he invented, Black Mass Barbecue.
Catherine Dietz is a documentary producer currently making a 6-part series on animation and a 3-part series on comics. Previously, she was the owner of Ambrica Productions, where she produced 12 hours of primetime PBS programming. She has for 7 years been affiliated faculty at Emerson College. Please welcome to the stage Doug Quintal and Catherine Dietz.
Commercials, TikTok edits, Instagram reels, teasers. These are some of the ways that films garner attention. Now, enough teasing on my end.
Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Promotional Video. Crunch, teaser trailer, Thomas Hogan. Hell Inc., Episode 1, Genesis, teaser, Ty Farrell. Climax, trailer, Kyle Graff, Max Gallen. Speakable teaser trailer, Becca Melkoni.
And the EVVY goes to Thomas Hogan for Crunch.
Hello. Oh my God, I was actually not expecting this to happen. Okay, go through it. First of all, I want to thank all my fellow nominees. Ty is somewhere in there. We made the trailer at the exact same time in the exact same dorm. There he is. Hello. And shout out to you. I want to thank my wonderful cast and crew and all the producers that made this film what it is. And my family is somewhere here. I never figured out where they were. They're up there. Hello. Yeah, this is a good enough sign for me to go into trailer post-production. Thank you all. This is for you.
If you've ever wanted to impress someone at a dinner party with your elaborate knowledge on a niche topic, I've got just the films for you.
These nominees perfected telling true stories that will inform and inspire. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Documentary. A Life Spent Collecting Bottles. The Struggle to Make Ends Meet. J.L. Vito.
And that's it. Meantime, I keep pushing this thing all over the place.
Can you know someone you never knew? Charles Lay.
I don't care what you do with my things or my body.
Great White Impact. Vincent Chen, Wynn Scott.
To create SeaWorld. Today, hunting gray seals is strictly prohibited in New England, and the population has bounced back significantly.
Join or Die. Seneca Schwartz.
Oh boy, a lot of fans. And the EVVY goes to Join or Die, Senator Schwartz.
First off, I'd like to thank my family and my parents for letting me take parkour classes when I was younger and for being so chill with throwing my body off of walls into foam pits. I obviously wouldn't have found this community if I hadn't continued the sport. Next off, I'd like to thank Dan Gurmis, my intro to doc professor. You have been with me this entire process. I am so grateful for your support, your input, and your notes. And lastly, I'd like to thank Alec and David, the 2 stars of my documentary. You guys have welcomed me into the Boston parkour community, and you guys have shown me what a grassroots, community-focused, inclusive, sustainable subculture looks like, and I'm so eternally grateful for that. Engage with alternative cultures, engage with third spaces. We need them now more than ever. Thank you so much.
seconds. We can do this. 88.9 WERS. Hello.
We're raising money for the station, making it so we can keep doing what we do, this commercial-free, wonderful music experience we call 88.9.
We are 88.9. The great thing about our station is we don't play what?
We don't play commercials.
We still have to pay for the transmitter, we have to pay for the music rights, the streaming rights, and you are the great audience. You're going to help us. We are listener-supported.
For 75 years, and we are so lucky.
Your donation helps keep 88.9 alive and well.
You know, you do it, the next person does it. Before you know it, we have exactly what we need to keep doing what we're doing.
But we are only able to do what we do because of support from listeners like you.
Keeping it local, keeping it live, keeping it human. That's what we're doing here.
This is exciting, and we've got music right now at 88.9.
I want to say a quick thank you to all of my friends. A quick shout out to Shell, Eric, Javi, Noah, Liliella. I love you guys so much, and kisses from Cal. Bye.
The EVVY Awards would like to thank our sponsors for their continued support.
We're back, and we're proud to introduce Dr. Alexandra Socarides and Rebecca Carmichael, presenting for Outstanding Fiction Prose and Outstanding Nonfiction Prose.
Dr. Alexandra Socarides is the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Emerson College, and as such, she provides support, guidance, and leadership across many areas of the college.
Rebecca Carmichael is the Vice President for Marketing and Communications here at Emerson. Here, she determines how Emerson's story is told, making sure that the rest of the world can see us at our very best. Please put your hands together for Dr. Alexandra Socarides and Rebecca Carmichael.
We all know what it is to be completely enraptured by a good story. Getting sucked into a world through the written word is truly an experience of wonder.
The following nominees created these types of stories and have been recognized for their incredible wordcraft. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Fiction Prose. Breaking and Bleeding, Roma Well. Opportunity is not a life revisited, Michael McCain. The Well and the Grove, Tarek Caribbean. Word of the Day, Stories from the Journal of Air Aliyah, Faith and Ray.
And the EVVY goes to Roma Well.
Oh, thank you. Yay, that's so nice. This is really cool because the class I wrote this story for, I failed, so this is nice. It's nice to show my dad the tuition money's going somewhere. But I just want to thank my sweet mates and my best friend, Em. Hi, Em. Because she read the story like 5 times, so thank you. And thanks to my family or anyone in my creative writing class, but none of the notes you guys gave me were in the piece, so thank you guys.
All writing comes from the world of the mind, but good nonfiction writers have the ability to tell compelling stories based in reality.
The following nominees' voices shine through in their work, earning them a spot at the top and an EVVY nomination. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Nonfiction Prose. A Workshop in Conflict Strategies, Emma Bader-Blanchette. Drama Versions, Jillian Heatherton. Expires August 2024, Emma Bader-Blanchette. Lessons I Learned About Love Through My Hair, Alani Alert.
And the EVVY goes to Lessons I Learned About Love Through My Hair.
God, sorry. I'm Latina and I'm nervous, so I'm going to speak a million words per minute. Very quickly, a thank you to Your Mag for publishing this piece. A thank you to Alex Carney for encouraging me to do that. A thank you to Morgan Baker and both of the nonfiction writing classes I took that encouraged me through my work. And I really didn't want to win for this piece because at the end of the day, it is really about the ways that you take back your identity, your beauty, and learning to love yourself after unsafe situations and unhealthy relationships. So really this award is for people who have been in that situation, but also especially women of color who've been in that situation. And you are not alone, you are seen, and I just hope that this piece made someone feel something. Thank you.
Film has the power to bring extraordinary and fantastical stories to life, but writers need to be able to see these stories before the camera starts rolling.
These nominees wrote screenplays that were able to make us smile, make us think, and even shock us. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Writing for Film. Cece, Tatum Marissa Michelle. Hyena, Marissa Michelle. Prince Charming, Sophia Horowitz.
And the EVVY goes to CC by Tatum Burke.
Thank you so much, first and foremost, to the feature writing workshop class that was in me with this class where I created the script. In particular, Rue, you were in that class. You stood up to a bunch of cis people telling me that the trans things in that script were like non-realistic, so thank you for that. And I want to thank all my friends that have ever read any of the scripts that I've ever written. Thank you so much for giving me your notes and your feedback and making a powerful impact. And just like Coleman, this script is about a trans person, a trans child in particular, and they are struggling right now, and the school won't speak up about it to the point that a professor had to write an article about it, which shouldn't be the case. You should stand up for the art that you celebrate. So thank you so much.
You know, a lot goes into making this show, and people are always walking up to us on the street trying to ask us, logistical questions.
People don't ask me
Just
those.
go with it.
Right, yep.
So we wanted to give you, the audience, this chance to ask us questions in front of the whole wide world. Yes?
Yes. Okay. Hi, you look beautiful tonight. Who are you wearing?
My 16 prom dress.
That's
lovely.
beautiful.
Lovely,
Awesome,
yes.
awesome. Hi, yeah.
How do you do all these quick changes?
Thank you, Natalie Cutler.
Yes, I mean, we don't really do a lot of those, but if we did, it'd look a lot like this.
Keep going.
I'm trying.
Okay.
God. Hold on, just a minute.
You guys like film?
Yeah.
Wow. That is enough of that. Okay. Please give it up for our lighting and sound design for film presenters, Pierre Huberson and John Raffaelli.
Pierre Huberson is an Emerson College Master's Program alum turned Assistant Vice President of Media Technologies and Production. Pierre's job involves everything from overseeing customer support to offering technology support services to students and employees.
John Raffaelli III is a talented audio engineer. Before his days of working on ADR for some amazing movies such as Alien Romulus and the hit television show Outer Banks, John received his degree from Emerson College. Let's give a warm welcome to Pierre Huberson and John Raffaelli III.
Good evening, everyone. The lighting design of a film helps in many ways. When the lights are on, you will see your actors.
And when the lights are off, you will not. Just two of the many things the gaffers and grips need to consider. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding lighting design for film. Glory and Gore, Charlotte Hardiman. Grace, Miles Katz, Leslie Ann Melendez, Adrian Calderon Pineda. Have a Nice Dream, Victoria Capitan. Two Best Friends, Miles Katz.
And the EVVYs goes to Grace, Miles Katz, Leslie Ann Melendez, Adrian Calderon Pineda.
Thank you. I didn't expect this. Thank you to Leslie. I don't know where she is right now. She pulled through. I don't know. I did not plan for this. I do lights.
Yeah, nothing that we do is possible without the crew. A gaffer is nothing without their crew. So thank you so much to everybody who worked on this film. We really mean this a lot. Thank you to my parents, mom and dad. Hello, where's the tally light? I don't know where you are. Huge thanks to my girlfriend for letting me, work every single weekend to perfect this craft. And thank you so much.
And thank you to director Rachel Chu.
Yes, Rachel Chu. Thank you, everybody.
Have you ever watched a movie and went, wow, this sounds amazing? Well, these contenders are the ones to thank for a spectacular auditory experience.
And here are the nominees.
Outstanding sound design for screen. 7 Hertz, Tatum Burke. Canis Lupus, Adi Singh. Cast Out, Leela Alonso Limonji. Elvis, Adi Sinha.
And the EVVY goes to Casto, Lila Alonso Lamongi.
Hi, I am not Leela. She could not be here, but I'm accepting the award on her behalf. She wants to thank the whole cast and crew for their trust. She wants to thank her family in Brazil and her Americans, Madison, Lee, Olivia, Maddie, Ren, Cassandra, and Sophia, who's reading the message. Good night, and she says thank you so much.
Hungry!
Hey there, gamers! Were you recently woken up from an 100-year nap?
And don't panic about this, but it smells pretty recent.
Good morning, Emerson. Good morning, Emerson. Good morning, Emerson.
Thanks for waking up with us.
They engage in their community. They are part of their community. They reflect their community.
Lots of history you can learn in here.
Pear! Daisy! Oh, I'm so happy to see you!
Let's paint.
Welcome to the Rundown.
Hi, I'm Coleman. This is the Forget Me Not cam. I forgot a couple people. I forgot M. Chan, so I forgot Diana Barton, I forgot Madeline Harger, and Anne Brunman, who picked up the show. I forgot Jameson and Ethan, who also produced the show. Sorry, I only called out one producer. And I also forgot to thank my plus one, who is the reason I came to Emerson. So that's crazy.
Big thank you to my parents, my mom and dad, and my brother Justin, and definitely a big shout out to you know, my uncle Rocco, who passed away unfortunately, but definitely played an enormous role. And yeah, big thank you to my teammates and my coaches, like I mentioned in my speech, but they really, really made me the person who I am today. And yeah, I'd like to thank God as well, of course. Thank you.
Special thanks to VDA, Discover Exceptional Creativity.
Here to present the awards for Outstanding Photojournalism and Outstanding Photo Series are Maria Vasallo and Sharon Duffy.
Maria Vasallo is the Associate Vice President of Alumni Relations and the Senior Entertainment Contributor at El Mundo Boston. Vasallo is a highly experienced alum in the arena of media, marketing, and communications.
Sharon Duffy is the Assistant Vice President of Student Success and an active member of our Emerson community. You can catch her smiling around campus and offering support to any student who needs it. Let's give a warm welcome to Sharon Duffy and Maria Vasallo.
Someone once said, an image is worth 1,000 words.
Well, tonight, an image is worth one EVVY. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Photojournalism. Families of hostages held by Hamas light a flare in protest. Yogev Toby. If you stay silent, who speaks for you? Ledia Hysen Bagasi. Jump. Nadla Walsh. Revolt. Abigail Hoyt.
And the EVVY goes to families of hostages held by Hamas light a flare in protest. Yogev Toby.
Thank you for everyone. Thank you for the judges for selecting me. I want to thank The Beacon for giving me the opportunity to write this story. This is only for my photo, but I also wrote a story there. I went back home to Israel during winter break, and I embedded with anti-government protesters there who tell a story that we don't often see in the media. These are people who call for peace, people who call for the safety of everyone in that region, and I want this photo to be a reminder for that call. So thank you for everyone who helped me along the way and for this award. Appreciate it.
So if an image is worth an EVVY, what's a group of images worth?
Still one EVVY. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Photo Series. Common Ground. Zubin Stillings. Hundreds of counter-protesters clashed with police at anti-ablation demonstration in Boston. Arthur Mansavage, Yogev Toby, Sam Shipman. Israeli anti-government protests in weeks leading up to Gaza ceasefire deal. Yogev Toby. Move. Zubin Stillings.
And the EVVY goes to anti-government protests in the weeks leading up to Gaza ceasefire deal, Yogev Toby.
Okay, this is insane. I'm not going to talk much, but thank you again. Oh my God, I'm speechless. Thank you.
Well, we've established that an image is worth 1,000 words. but it's also worth an EVVY. So then 1,000 words is also worth an EVVY?
Well, these people had plenty of time to write that much. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding news article. As Israel and Hamas agree to ceasefire and hostage deal, some advocates demand lasting peace. Yogev Toby. College briefly halts admissions proceedings in light of arrests. Students and student workers reflect on closures. Eastland Bratz. Favoritism, blacklisting threats, and a toxic culture. Allegations of mistreatment shake Emerson's stage artistic director. Eastland Bratz. How Emerson is and isn't using artificial intelligence in the classroom. Yogev Toby.
And the EVVY goes to? As Israel and Hamas agree to ceasefire and hostage deal, some advocates demand lasting peace. Yogev Toby.
Okay, instead of talking about me, I want to talk about Eastland for a second because she is an amazing journalist. I don't know where you are, but she's somewhere. The Beacon is an amazing platform, and this semester we started the project section. Eastland and I have been writing a lot for it, and I hope that it continues in the future. This is where we do accountability journalism. This is where we do in-depth journalism. So please talk to your journalists. Let's talk about what's happening in this school. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. This year, to maintain maximum confidentiality and impartiality within the EVVYs voting process, we had our judges undergo an experimental procedure called severance. Let's see how it's going.
Hi there. You on the table. Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
I don't know. Why don't I know?
Welcome to the EVVYs. And grade them.
What even are the EVVYs?
Only the biggest student award show in the nation.
Lollygagging isn't allowed, Colton. You've read the rule book. Mr. Griff doesn't tolerate distractions from work.
Yes. Thank you, Nicole. By the way, what happened with Coleman T?
She got sent to the break room.
What does any of this even mean?
Let's just get back to it. It's important that we get this done before May 9th.
That is nothing. This work is nothing.
Hey! The work is mysterious and important.
Since our hosts don't remember anything from the outside world while they're in the office, their innies, so to speak, are perfect, non-biased judges for all EVVY submissions.
Colton, you must give us your preferred t-shirt size by the end of the day. I don't want you to be the only one without an official EVVYs t-shirt come showtime.
Thanks.
I don't want to have Mr. Griff take away your prized stress ball for insolence.
Thank you, Nicole.
Are you ready for your words of encouragement? Your Audi has been in several student short films. Your Audi can make the EVVYs audience laugh in under 10 seconds. Please try to enjoy these facts equally.
Oh my god!
What?
I think I did it! I graded a submission!
Nice job.
Your Audi is a friend to all.
Because of you, someone just won an EVVY.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What an interesting behind the scenes look at the EVVYs. Colton, do you remember filming them?
No, not at all.
No. It's definitely us though, right?
I mean, I think so.
Looked like us. Okay, weird.
Weird, yeah.
Weird. Anyways, back to the awards. Next up are the awards for studio and field television series.
Our next presenter, Rob Payne, is an Emerson alumnus and supervising producer whose work includes the Emmys and Academy Awards. Here he is.
Hi there, my name is Rob Payne. I'm a television producer. I'm holding in my hands 2 authentic, finely crafted pieces of lucite, 35 years old, that are EVVY Awards from the early 90s. And if you work real hard, and more importantly, submit your entry in time, you too can get 2 of these. The nominees for Outstanding Television Series are
The Ear and Head Mess Show, Tatum Burke, Devin Hill, Saskia Penn. J Channel in Mandarin, WEBN Production, Hong Yi Ji.
正在为您播出的普通话新闻简讯，我是张婉琪。
Speedwell Episode 1, Fool's Errand, Sophia Ferres, Pathan Reddy, Jack Ryder.
They're the mission agreement, whether you like it or not. You got a problem with it? Leave it on the docks.
WEBN General News en Español, JL Vito.
Bienvenidos a WEBN en español. Yo soy Daniel Córdoba.
All right. And the EVVY goes to WEBN General News en Español, JL Vito. Congratulations.
¡Wow! Primeramente, hola a todos, hola a todos los latinos que están aquí. Hola, hola. Well, first of all, this was like a passion project that I kind of thought about because, you know, we didn't have a Spanish newscast for a couple of years. WBN didn't have a Spanish newscast. It kind of fell through, so one of my passion projects was to try to, like, you know, bring it back up and hopefully recruit a team, and thankfully, I was able to work with such an incredible team, you know, being able to produce this newscast weekly with such a hardworking group of students, you know, especially representing the Latino community and communities around, telling news. You know, bilingual news is so important, and I think it's so essential that we have news available in all these different languages. And I have a couple people that I wanted to thank real quick. I know it has to be fast, but I want to thank, obviously, you know, my parents, mom, dad, everyone, my friends, obviously these amazing folks here, Amaya and Isa, and of course Angela Anderson Connolly, who's a director of WBN, an incredible leader, and she's truly brought, you know, WBN Español to where it is today by with her support. So all in all, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all who's tuned in, and yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
And the nominees for Outstanding Field Television Series are
Hell Inc. Episode 1, Genesis. Ty Farrow, Becca Melconian, Riley Roden.
Fine.
Hell Inc. Episode 3, Purgatory. Ty Farrow, Becca Melkonian, Riley Roper.
Within these here walls.
Hell Inc. Season 2, Episode 3, Divine Intervention. Jenna McDowell, Ty Farrow, Becca Melkonian, Riley Roper.
Gone to violence. What you see before you is a demonstration and an abuse of power.
Truisms. Christina's World, Episode 4, Julian Huss.
Alright, I know it's been a few months in here, but I still don't know anyone's name.
You're good. I have a hard time remembering names too. I'm Christina.
And the EVVY goes to Hell Inc. Episode 1, Genesis. Ty Farrow, Becca Melkonian, and Riley Roper. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We have so many thank yous to give out, most importantly to our amazing cast and crew, the only people who made this production possible. We want to give thank yous to our editor, lead editor on season 2, Grace Museman. She was amazing and made this possible. We have to say thank you to our costume designer, Morgan, on both seasons. Morgan Burke is amazing. Yes, and production designer, and we also have to thank EIV for their amazing support throughout this whole process. I want to give a special shout out to Truisms by Julian Huss, an amazing production, as well as Speedwell, which was very inspirational to us as a production. And thank you so much, and also to my mom and my family. Thank you so much. Anything else?
We also wanted to say there were over 80 people involved in this production, and a lot of them are in the audience, so just give a little wave if you were a part of it. Two of the hosts of the EVVYs were also part of the production, so thank you guys for all being a part of this. We shot, in season 2, we shot over 10 days, 17 locations, so thank you guys for helping us make this happen.
Also shout out Kathan Reddy and his amazing coloring skills, because he's a beautiful man. All right.
Thank you guys.
We'd like to take this moment to honor and remember the members of our Emerson community who have passed away this year. We cherish their creativity, passion, and love. Their presence left an indelible mark on our community, and they will be greatly missed.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Board of Trustees of Emerson College, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, which you have so justly earned, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, and welcome you warmly to the distinguished community of Emerson alumni.
Hi there. Standing at this podium brings back 10 years of memories. And it's good to see everybody out there. And congratulations, most of all, to the class of 2023. You've got a great future ahead of you. Trust me, I know what happens when you leave. I'm looking to see you out in industries all across the United States in communication.
Between the thing and the name of it is a world. And a world behind this world.
We could continue on, but there aren't enough words or time to fully express how much this person has meant to, or the impact he has had on Emerson, its community, and especially its students. So please join us in recognizing and thanking this year's recipient of the Era Award of Distinction, Joseph Knoll, Director, Facilities Management. Go right ahead.
I'm so proud to be a part of the Emerson community. Emerson's in my heart, and all I can say is be kind to everybody, and I love Emerson.
All right, I did forget to thank my siblings who are like literally the light of my life, so thank you to Jay and Tislani. Thank you.
The EVVY Awards would like to thank our sponsors for their continued support.
Heyo!
Hi!
Wow, what part of the City of Dreams is this?
Boylston Street.
Oh.
Something looks different.
Yeah, something is different.
Oh, you're wearing a different shirt.
Ah, you are too. Wow.
Yep.
And everyone's much bigger. Everyone's so much bigger. I can see everyone from here.
C? C has two E's. S-E-E. C.
E for EVVY. E-V-V-Y, EVVY.
No, E stands for Emily. E-M-I-L-Y, Emily.
Not every word that starts with E is for Emily, Emily.
You're right. E also stands for everyone loves you, which is what I hear all the time.
My name has an E in it.
Yeah, but it doesn't start with E.
Yeah, my name starts with a C. C-O-L-T-E-N, Colton.
You know what else starts with C? Center of attention, which is what I am.
Ooh, Emily, look, there's an F. What do you think F stands for?
Colton, I don't think we can say that on air.
Of course we can, Emily. We're puppets. Who's gonna stop us?
Okay, you first.
Okay. F stands for friendship. Friendship. Friendship.
Whoa, Colton, that was actually pretty sweet.
I'm glad you're my friend, Emily.
Wow, I'm glad we don't have to be in this next dance number, considering there's a hand up my butt.
Same.
Wow.
Please welcome this next dance, choreographed by Riley Burns. Yay! How about those Emerson dancers?
We're so excited to welcome our next presenter, Katie Mead. Katie is a theater artist and playwright and currently works as an associate production manager here at Emerson. She has written many plays, the newest of which, titled Send In the ... will be performed as a part of this year's Boston Theater Marathon. Please welcome to the stage, Katie Mead. Woo!
To write for the stage is to create a universe within the confines of a room. Generations of playwrights have proved that with the right words, audience can become completely entranced by a story unfolding on stage. Tonight's nominees have shown their talent and commitment to this practice. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Writing for Stage. Between Intelligence and Wisdom, Rainer Oates. My Dearest Apologies, Grace Lenore. The Sea Ends at Troy, Justice Jones. Will Miracles Never Cease, Miles Peel.
And the EVVY goes to My Dearest Apologies, Grace Lenore Bodger.
This is pretty crazy. I really didn't think that this would ever be something more than something bad that happened to me when I was 15. And if I want you all to know anything about this show, is that it's about the community we find when the people who are supposed to protect us fail. And in my time at Emerson, more than anything, what I've been able to rely on is this group of people. We are all we have, and to survive the years ahead, we need to lean on each other. Thank you so, so much.
In a medium as expressive as theater, good lighting can create an entire world, leaving the audience with one question. How did they do that? When done poorly, it can make you ask questions like, where is everyone? Here are the nominees.
Outstanding lighting design for stage. Bear, a pop opera, Sasha Linnett. Chicago, Sawyer Grabo. Fun Home, Sasha Linnett. Hair, Sawyer Grabo.
And the EVVY goes to Fun Home, Sasha Linnett.
Stop it. Whoa, that's so crazy. Wow. Whoa, it feels so serendipitous to be awarded for something that's sort of fallen into my lap in a bunch of moments in my life when I've really needed it. Lighting design has been such an escape for me throughout my whole life. So thank you so much for thinking that I'm good at it. Oh my God, Jesus. To be nominated in a category with Sawyer is just such an honor. You are the lighting designer. You're such an inspiration to me, Sawyer. You're incredible. I'm just taken aback by you and your talent. Wow. But most importantly, lastly, or not lastly, oh my God, Lulu, you're my best friend in the entire world. Your vision is insane. Your mind is insane. We are all lucky to know you and have you. I'm lucky to know you and have you. I just need to thank my dad. He's always wanted to be thanked at an award show, and I made sure he was watching. So yeah, this is such a big task, and he's always taught me how to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So thank you all so much.
Testing. Is this thing on? Sound design is one of the most critical elements of connecting a theater audience to the characters and events that they see. It can create an experience that can be shared by an entire audience equally, no matter their distance from the stage. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding sound design for stage. Almost Maine, Atalanta Carrick Brown. Chicago, Maddie Wright, Sky Hermanson. Rabbit Hole, Anton Santiago. The Ball Game, Elizabeth Tippins.
And the EVVY goes to Rabbit Hole, Anton Santiago.
This is crazy. My mom always said if I ever won something, I had to thank her first, so thank you, Mom. I forgot to send her the link, so she's not watching this, but I'll send it to you later. This was like such an amazing category of people. I went down the list and I was like, oh my God, everyone on this list is awesome. These are super cool people. I would have been thrilled for any of us. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for Gabby for letting me work on this. Thank you to the entire design and the entire design team. Truly, I sat in the booth and was just like, this is really good. Oh my God, this is like really good. So thank you. Thank you to the amazing cast. You guys were incredible. It was incredible to work with you. I truly sat in my room designing this being like, how can I make them cry? And I hope I did that. That's the point. That's the tone of the show. That was the tone of the show. So thank you so much.
To our next presenters.
Angela Anderson Connolly is a journalist in residence here at Emerson and the advisor to WEBN. She's used her 30 years of experience in radio journalism to foster and empower burgeoning journalists for years.
Maurice Wilkie is an Emerson alum and the WERS operations manager. He has previously worked at Wild AM, CBS Radio's WBZ AM, and sister station WODS FM. Put your hands together for Angela Anderson Connolly and Maurice Wilkie.
All right, before there was television, there was radio. Millions of Americans learned of global highs and lows during soothing voices that permeated the airwaves.
The art of radio is not lost. It thrives here at Emerson College. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Radio Program. Getting a Bit Messy, Season 3, Episode 3. UCL Mayhem, The German 2010s, and more. Nandan Nair, Thomas Pudi. I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit. Chicken Run, featuring Brandon Krish and Mark Sullivan. Season 3, Episode 9. Matthew Pelton, Nick Warner.
And then we discussed the scene that Ginger just crying. Yeah, they linger on moment. Everyone. I think so sad.
I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit. Shark Tale, featuring Ollie Smallwood. Season 3, Episode 7. Matthew Pelton, Nick Warner.
Tries to get with Oscar for her. And she openly admits, she's like, I am super. Like, I only want you. Now, okay.
Getting a Bit Messy, Season 4, Episode 2. Controversy Across England, Dining Hall FC, and more. Nandan Nair, Thomas Pudiak.
Does get in the mix, but only after the Jones.
But initially, Decore as the whistle.
And the EVVY goes to I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit, Chicken Run, featuring Brandon Krish, Mark Sullivan, Matthew Pelton, and Nick Warner.
We'll accept this award on their behalf.
Hey, look, you have an EVVY.
I know. I'll hold this and give it back to you. In a world filled with misinformation, we need facts from sources we can trust.
Thankfully, these nominees worked tirelessly to bring the truth to our screens. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding News Program. The Box Score with Noah Berkowitz, Episode 3. Noah Berkowitz, Evan Sherrard, Layla Simmons. The Box Score with Noah Berkowitz, Episode 5. Noah Berkowitz, Evan Sherrard, Layla Simmons. Good Morning Emerson, April 16, 2024. Madeline Harger, Lee Klein, Madla Walsh. Good Morning Emerson, December 3rd, 2024. Lee Klein, Ethan Sutton, Madla Walsh.
And the EVVY goes to Good Morning Emerson, April 16th, 2024. Madeline Hagar, Lee Klein, Madla Walsh.
We're missing someone. Thank you so much. Thank you always to Emerson Channel, to the amazing cast and crew of GME for waking up every morning, twice a week for a whole semester to make a show that just means so much to us. Ella and Caroline, even Faith and Max, who weren't this season, but they were still amazing, and just anyone who's ever contributed to GME, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, there's 3 of us. I'm gonna be fast. Thank you to my best friend. Thank you to my incredible co-producers, our entire cast and crew. Thank you to the folks at the Box Score, who are lovely and amazing. And we, you guys are the best. Protect trans kids, free Palestine. Thank you so much.
I also want to thank Ethan Sutton. He also did such an amazing job, and he was nominated as well. And I want to thank the 2 best people I've ever worked with on a show ever, Madla Walsh and Lee Klein.
Media journalists know the importance of informing audiences with current news in the most concise and impactful way possible.
An outstanding news package isn't just informative, but visually and emotionally engaging. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding News Package. Alum Feature, Maria Stefanos, Sam Lawrence, Ethan Sutton, Aiden Vahey. Fans, players gear up for Super Bowl with opening night. Nicholas Antonakis. New Orleans hosts the debut Super Bowl parade. Nicholas Antonakis. NFL makes a difference in Lower Ninth Ward. Nicholas Antonakis.
And the EVVY goes to Nick Antonakis. NFL makes a difference in the Lower Ninth Ward.
First and foremost, I want to thank God. Without him, I wouldn't be here today. Shout out to my entire family, my mom, my dad, my brother Andrew, all in the audience tonight. I love you guys so much. Thank you to my entire family, all my friends. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. And thank you to all the mentors who have helped me along the way, including this woman here, Angela Anderson Connolly. Without you, I wouldn't have grown into the professional that is lucky to be standing on this stage in front of all of you today. So thank you so much.
Seconds. We can do this. 88.9 WERS. Hello.
We're raising money for the station, making it so we can keep doing what we do, this commercial-free, wonderful music experience we call 88.9.
We are 88.9. The great thing about our station is we don't play what?
We don't play commercials.
We still have to pay for the transmitter, we have to pay for the music rights, the streaming rights, and you are the great audience. You're going to help us. We are listener-supported.
For 75 years, and we are so lucky.
Your donation helps keep 88.9 alive and well.
You know, you do it, the next person does it, before you know it, we have exactly what we need to keep doing what we're doing.
But we are only able to do what we do because of support from listeners like you.
Keeping it local, keeping it live, keeping it human. That's what we're doing here.
This is exciting, and we've got music right now at 88.9.
Tony, Owen, Zach, Travis, Becca, thank you so much. Sorry we ran out of time.
And Rachel. I comply with all those names.
Thank you to the Student Government Association.
Welcome back, everyone.
Let's say hello to our next presenters.
Derek DeLutis is the founder and an executive producer at Lunch Pail Productions. After more than 2 decades at the helm, he has grown the video production agency into a thriving studio.
Sean Allen is an Emerson alumnus and senior producer at the New England Sports Network, programming games for the Boston Red Sox and Boston Bruins. Let's give a warm welcome to Derek DeLutis and Sean Allen.
Yes.
Derek, did you win an EVVY at your time here at Emerson?
Yes, I did. What about you, Sean?
I was nominated for Best Reporter, but I lost out to my friend Satch. I really wanted to win it, but lost to Satch.
Oh, you got to get over that. You got to definitely get over that.
I would, but I'm right back here, and he's up there. Apology accepted. And better seats. Better seats.
You definitely have better seats than him. So there is life after the EVVYs.
There absolutely is.
All right, so the only thing better than excitement, the excitement of watching a live sports event, is watching a bunch of analysts at a desk analyzing the awards, the afterwards.
Absolutely. These broadcasters provide sports fans with predictions and opinions that keep them informed and entertained. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Sports Broadcaster. Danielle Dubois. Briggs Loveland. Faith Pinot. Nicholas Antonakis.
And the EVVY goes to Danielle Dubois. Dubois.
Wow, okay, sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran down a bunch of stairs, and I was not prepared for this. First of all, I want to thank my wonderful family, my mom and dad, my aunt, and my grandma, all up in the stands, up there cheering for me. I want to thank my amazing best friend, Rose, who's also sitting with me, and all my amazing coworkers at WEBN, and all the other nominees. Thank you all so much.
These fine folks are not afraid to venture off campus to catch the latest stories or interview innocent bystanders. Their endeavors allow us to get the latest information from the comforts of our couches.
Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Television Reporter. Faith Pinot.
Youth is helping to supply meals to 59 schools in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. That's over 9 million meals to students all across the city.
Nicholas Antonakis. Noah Berkowitz.
Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, still all uncalled, still incredibly tight races. We're going to have to pay attention to those all night.
Peyton Kavanaugh.
It's an absolute winter wonderland blizzard. But for some voters, this isn't their first caucus in the cold, and it won't be their last.
And the EVVY goes to Faith Pinot.
Every year I think this is going to be a lot taller than it is. It never gets taller. Thank you so much for this award. Thank you to the EVVYs. Every year this is such a fun time. I used to tell people I wanted to host that. That would have been a terrible mistake for me because I can't sing, dance, or act. But I love talking to strangers, and that's what journalism lets me do. So thank you to everybody who's helped me along the way, my friends, my family, my dad, who I wish could be my manager, but I can't afford him, my mom, who can't be here today, but is the reason that I'm standing on this stage, and Angela Anderson Connolly, who's gotten a lot of shout-outs tonight and still not enough. Thank you for being our cheerleader every step of the way for journalists. Have a great night.
The world of television is not an easy field to break into, but these nominees went above and beyond, proving themselves in their element.
Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Television Personality. Ari Bird.
Represent? Friends, lay down their weapons. Of worms.
Opening night in New Orleans, and they're eagerly awaiting. In just 20 minutes, the Eagles will take to the field, shortly followed by the Chiefs. It's electric in here.
By spectacular, you meant a complete mess, then you were correct. Last month in Glasgow, Scotland, a Willy Wonka-inspired exhibit quickly turned to a nightmare.
Nicholas Antonakis.
And the EVVY goes to Faith Pinot.
Thanks again. I'm hoping to just use this as proof to tell everybody that yes, I am funny even though I'm blonde, so thank you.
The Alumni Award of Distinction is an annual award presented to an Emerson alumnus who exemplifies what it means to be an Emersonian. Sit tight for a message from a special guest introducing this year's Alumni Award of Distinction recipient.
All right, track at 66, Jeff. Have DD1 up. 3-2. Roll track.
What you got?
I am the director of NBC Nightly News.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
How do you visualize a person's life when they have spent most of it just off screen? For Christian Alisea, directing isn't a job, it's a lifelong passion.
I noticed that Christian first wanted to be in news when he was 6 years old. On Sunday nights, we would watch Howard Cosell.
We look forward to this game. I decided to go to Emerson because initially I wanted to be in front of the camera. I started out doing sports, so being a sports anchor and giving my scripts to the director, I used to ask questions and say, what is this guy doing?
I mean, I probably met Christian in 1990, maybe 91. I mean, he was the consummate professional. He always knew what he wanted to do.
I just tried to direct everything I could once I discovered that that was the thing that I was really passionate about. Started as an intern at a local station in Boston, HDH. I had a full-time staff Directors Guild job a week before I graduated.
It was very rare to see somebody that young be that good.
I wanted to get to New York, so I landed at CNBC.
We started the show back in 2013. Christian is a mensch. He's extremely smart.
I had only the most wonderful experiences with the most wonderful directors for my whole career.
Anything that's happened in television in the last 30 years or so, I was probably in the chair for a good portion of it.
He's done January 6th, he's done George Floyd, he's done inauguration, he's done election night. So he has his hands in everything.
Breaking news is stressful. And if you're not prepared for that day in and day out, it's not going to go well. But Christian is always prepared to help you through the challenges as he's working through them at the same time.
He was so kind, everybody loved to work with him when he directed, that he actually taught me a few things, and he just started there, you know?
I always felt at Emerson, I was given the sort of feeling that I could do anything. There wasn't anything that I couldn't do. It was just a matter of trying to learn how to do it.
Christian loved Emerson. He said, Mom, this is my school. I want to go here. I know I can be great.
And the winner is EIV News, Christian Alisea.
I hate being up here. First of all, I'd rather be behind the scenes somewhere in a truck somewhere.
Tonight, Christian comes back to Emerson in the midst of a career he has spent covering the world's biggest stories. But in a sense, he never really left.
He takes so much pride in his job, and he cares so much about what he does. And that passion and that care is something that every Emerson student embodies, and Christian is the perfect example of that. And I can't think of a better person to receive the Alumni Award of Distinction.
To value the next generation of TV innovators, there couldn't be someone more deserving of this award.
I'm speechless because you're the best, kid. I love you.
Christian David Alisea, I'm so very proud of you. Congratulations, well deserved.
It is my honor to introduce to you the 44th Annual EVVY Awards Alumni Award of Distinction recipient, my friend and director, Christian Alisea.
Thank you, thank you. That was amazing, and it's been a privilege and honor of a lifetime to be associated with Lester Holt and NBC News journalism. So I want to say thank you to Emerson College, the administrators, fellow alumni, parents, and students, and most of all, congratulations to the nominees and Team EVVYs. This is a broadcast like no other, one that when I explain to industry peers and colleagues where they just express wonder. A full-scale live production of an award show, produced, directed, cast, and crewed fully by students. It's major. So give everybody in this room, in front of and behind the camera, a round of applause. And I just wanted to say a really great job on that piece by Charlie. I hadn't seen the footage of myself on this very stage in over 30 years. I was lucky enough to get a sneak peek and excitedly waited to share the moment with my wife, who could barely contain her inquisition, saying, "Who was that you kissed on the way up?" So 24 and a half years later, Tanisha, I love you. I never had the opportunity to direct the EVVYs, and I never won for Best Directed Newscast either. So, although I did win for Best Produced, so go figure. But I am incredibly honored and humbled to be recognized as a distinguished alumni. Thank you. Emerson gave me not just an education, but a voice. So this is surreal, especially knowing that not too long ago I was sitting in the same seats that you're sitting in right now, dreaming about what my career might look like. Category after category after category after category. We waited patiently through what was then a little bit shorter show, hoping my name would get called. My brother was doodling hilarious pictures of Bart Simpson on the program, and I held a Hallmark facsimile of a director's chair that my mom gave me to commemorate the event for good luck. This chair is EVVYs and my initials engraved on it, and to this day it still sits on my desk at work. My family is here once again, and I just want to say thank you to my mother, my brother Andrew, my sister Stephanie. Thank you. And it's not lost on me that this honor comes on Mother's Day weekend. And my mom, she's the greatest. She instilled in us the power of communication. Each week we had to perform or present to the family something that was exciting to us. My brother, he danced like Bobby Brown. My sister, she gave an oral book report. And I read the sports section from the newspaper. So before cable, the internet, Netflix, we watched a fuzzy television with rabbit ear antennas. It only received one channel, and that was WMUR in Manchester, New Hampshire. So I could only imagine what 60 Minutes and the Today Show looked like. Instead, I was a voracious consumer of print journalism. I read the newspaper, magazines, cover to cover. I loved sports and news. I wanted to be Bryant Gumbel, the ultimate news and sports guy. And so I began life at Emerson, hoping for a journalistic career in front of the camera. LOL. And from the moment I set foot on that original Recipe campus back in the Back Bay, everyone helped me believe that I could be or do anything, that there wasn't anything that I couldn't do. Every 19-year-old should receive the encouragement the late Dr. Marcia Della Justina gave me in the journalism department, that Nancy Danio did in the Mass Communications Depot, which is now known as the EBC. Along with them, the entire community at Emerson was always so supportive and proud of every little accomplishment of mine. Emerson was my lab, this is my incubator. I was a mass comm major, which is now VMA. I had a WERS radio show. I was an engineer on another one at WECB. I was a sports guy on EIV's weekly newscast, and the manager at what's now the EBC. I hosted a bunch of one-off shows, and somewhere out there, there's some terrible tape of me in some off-brand outfits. But I edited most of my peers' TV3 and graduate finals and directed everything from journalism practicum all the way up to the spring musical. I tried and learned just about everything about how a lot of different things work, just so I could be able to ask every day people to do those things in my role as a director. So my career began as an intern at a local station in Boston after a tour of WHDH with our TV3 class. The director in the chair that day went on to become my mentor. He attended my wedding. He handed me the baton as my predecessor at Nightly News so many years later. So I wanted to say to all my wonderful mentors, colleagues, and crew along the way, thank you. Stay with me, I'm getting there. So my very first check on my first job was for $440, 40 hours a week, my first week as a stage manager at WHDH. It's about $23,000 at the time, which today's dollars is about $50,000. So when you're thinking about what it's gonna look like out of school, that's where I started. So the graduating senior you saw on that tape on the same stage went on to become a director at that very same station before heading to Cabletown, New Jersey, directing thousands of hours of cable news before I was 30 years old. What I try to instill in many mentees that I have is that there's no one way to get where you're going. If you have the proper foundation, your compass will always get you where you're trying to get to. So my compass took me out of the control room for 7 years, places where my people and organizational skills served me on strategic corporate projects before leading me back to my passion for live TV, this time armed with a knack for workflow, process, and budgets. Sounds exciting. But it gave me an opportunity to see the business through a new lens, and I pivoted back to the role where I had to start all over again, on nights, on weekends, on holidays. So Emerson has always been that reliable compass for me. It gave me the confidence and the ability necessary to be successful in an industry where you're judged every day and you're only good as your last broadcast. But I wouldn't be here without it. So just want to leave you with a few words of wisdom. You know that our industries are changing fast and furiously. When I started, there was no Fox News, there was no MSNBC. Cable back then was what TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Hulu are today. So what the landscape out there looks like now, it's not going to be what it looks like 5 or 10 or 30 years later for you either. And so I'm sure you're wondering, where will you go? What will you build? I'm here to tell you, Emerson's prepared you for whatever comes next. Believe that. So that's a little bit of my story, and there's so many more to see and hear about tonight. So let's get on with the show. Thanks again to the EVVYs team, the Emerson community. I'm humbled, honored, and proud to be part of this incredible legacy. To my family, my colleagues and mentees, this is much yours as it is mine. I want to say congratulations to all the nominees and graduating seniors, and to my daughter Olivia watching on a live stream in central Pennsylvania. I'm so excited to see where your compass is going to take you. Thank you all, and most importantly, happy Mother's Day.
also forgot to say that to my high school theater teacher, everything I do is to prove you wrong. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Faith Pino, and I want to thank my brother Jackson Pino, even though he won't return my calls. Thank you for teaching me everything I know about sports.
The EVVY Awards would like to thank our sponsors for their continued support.
Would look at just one of the cameras filming tonight's show and say to themselves, wow, that is a lot of buttons. You'd probably have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out.
And you know, the average person would be wrong. It takes years of dedication and training to operate one of these machines, far tougher than becoming a rocket scientist, okay?
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Why should we care about rocket scientists? When's the last time they were on the moon? 1972. When's the last time we used these awesome cameras? Right now.
Boom, checkmate rocket scientists.
And to think, we're doing them a service.
How so?
I mean, if we weren't standing here looking so great and attractive, they would have nothing to point those cameras at.
So true, bestie. All right, camera people, prepare to move your cameras. Because we would like to welcome Ilana Ransom-Tuplitz to present the awards for Outstanding Choreography for Stage.
Ilana Ransom-Tuplitz is a director, choreographer, writer, and professor here at Emerson's BFA Musical Theater program. She's worked on many productions across the globe, including Emerson Stage's Cabaret, Bad Boy, and Head Over Heels. Please welcome Ilana Ransom-Tuplitz.
A wise man once said, dancing is the window to the soul. Dance brings life, understanding, and a whirlwind of emotions when things are better left unsaid. It's easy to tell a story through words, but choreographers translate words into visual movement. Choreographers take music and add an extra layer of humanity and feeling. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Choreography for Stage. Emerson Dance Company presents Wanderlust, Emerson Dance Company. EUDT presents Panic, Emerson Urban Dance Theater. Romeo and Juliet Gay Dream Ballet, Salisbury. Sincerely, EUDT, Emerson Urban Dance Theater.
And the EVVY goes to EUDT presents Panic, Emerson Urban Dance Theater.
I'm only up here because Avery Morin is back home in New Jersey and Fifi Schultz is in the control booth, so shout out them. Obviously, thank you to all of our choreographers in EUDT Presents Panic, and the A-Board as well for making it all happen. Thank you to all of our dancers as well. You guys make the choreography come to life. Thank you for all the amazing memories. And of course, we want to thank anyone that's been in an EUDT show audience because honestly, that's half of the show for us. You guys make it so fun. Also, like M and EDC are amazing members of our Emerson dance community, so this was just an awesome category to be a part of. And yeah, shout out to our founder Michael Love, as well.
Directors carefully examine every minute detail to make sure they accomplish their distinct and unique vision in a shortened period of time, all while hoping that the audience will understand why cats are singing about being reborn, or how Mary Todd Lincoln just really wanted to be a cabaret star. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Direction for Stage. Ariel Coleman, Bear, a Popeye. Lulu Royce, Funhorn. Gabriella David, Rabbit Hole. Jillian Heatherman, The Ball Girl.
And the EVVY goes to Gabby David for Rabbit Hole.
Thank you to the EVVY Awards for this honor. Thank you to the entire Blue Jay board, Lulu and JJ, for trusting me with this. Thank you, Oliver Warner, for being my rock throughout this process. The stage management team, Julia Baldwin and Ron, like you guys, I need you to stage manage my life. The entire design team, you guys created the most beautiful visions, and it was even better than I ever could have dreamed of when I pitched this show. And thank you to the cast. I never know what to say, but I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you. Thank you to my best friends, Savannah and Amy, my family, my mom, dad, brother Nate, and my grandpa's here tonight. I told you guys I wanted to be a director in 8th grade, and you haven't stopped cheering for me, so thank you. And lastly, thank you, Joe Antone, for showing me this play my first year, and letting me see it through your eyes and then pushing me to see it through my own. This show reminded me that in the darkest times, we can all come together for theater and we can tell the truth, and that's where the real change begins. So thank you. I love you guys.
Emerson College is home to phenomenal dancers of all backgrounds. Whether they study film or political communication, these talented dancers find time in their busy schedules to make sure that they can practice and perform the art form that they love.
Please welcome these Emerson dancers who are performing a jazz and hip-hop inspired routine.
Let's get another round of applause for those Emerson dancers.
Yes,
Come on!
Yes. Alex Serino is a professional stage and screen actor. He's a professional stage and screen actor currently performing as the lead in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway. He is arguably most well known for being one of the hosts of the 42nd EVVY Awards.
Joe Antone is a writer, director, and actor. He is the founding artistic director of Center Stage, teaches acting at Emerson, and serves as the resident director for Emerson Stage's annual Rod Parker Playwriting Fellowship. Put your hands together for Alex Serino and Joe Antone.
Theater is where some of the finest actors of our time have spent hours memorizing lines and making the audience fall in love with their performances.
These actors and actresses have done just that. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding lead performance in a stage play. Ari Bird, Rabbit Hole. Grace Osier, My Dearest Apologies. Natalie Kettler, Slut, the Play. Tanner Lloyd, Rabbit Hole.
And the EVVY goes to Tanner Lloyd, Rabbit Hole.
I was not prepared for this. I just want to start off by thanking Blue Jay Theater Collective, as well as the entire cast and crew of Rabbit Hole. Ari, Kel, Emmy, Hugo, Riley, Noah, you are all so incredible. Gabby, none of this would have happened without you. Thank you so much. I want to thank my family and my incredible friends who are sitting in the audience right now. Hi. And I just also want to say how thankful I am to be in a room full of my friends and peers who are incredible artists. The world is a really terrifying place right now, and you all just create incredible art and create spaces for people to have joy and to grieve and just to be a community. And I'm so thankful to be in the room with you. Thank you.
Singing, dancing, and acting. Few can master each of these disciplines, but these nominees have excelled at them all.
Here are the nominees.
Outstanding lead performance in a stage musical. Grace Osier, Hung. Jimmy Noyd, Bear, a Papa. Seth Wanamaker, Dogfight. Zelda Kosofsky, Funhouse.
And the EVVY goes to Jimmy Nguyen.
Oh my God. Where's my camera? Hi, Mom. I hope you're watching. I'd like to thank MTS and director Ariel Coleman. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you for giving me the chance to tell this story and play this role even after one audition, and I didn't go to the callback because I got COVID. Thank you to my wonderful cast and crew. You guys are a wonderful group of people. Thank you to all of my friends. Oh, our music director, Alex Franklin. Thank you for the key changes. Yes, I couldn't sing that score that well. Thank you to all of my friends who have been my rock. You know who you are. I wish you were here tonight. Thank you to Daniel Stowe up there. Thank you to the practice room sessions with you. And to my family, thank you, Mom and Dad. I hope this shows you that I can do something with it. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
To prepare for the last of the Mohicans, Daniel Day-Lewis immersed himself in the wilderness, learning to hunt, fish, and survive off the land.
He even carried a flintlock rifle to Christmas dinner. Similarly, these students brought their vapes to the set. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding lead performance for screen. Olivia D'Amicus, Indulgence.
It'll be everything you ever wanted. Happy New Year.
Aisha Akorade, Music.
I just wish anybody did all the effort to see me, you know?
Autumn McNew, Two Best Friends. Connor Dianello, Your Mama's Pie.
You're practically family. I grew so much at this school.
And the EVVY goes to Aisha Akorade.
I prepared something right about now. Oh my God. Thank you to Joe and Alex. Joe was my freshman year professor. This is awesome. First and foremost, oh my God, thank you to God, literally, because anytime I've had something planned for myself, he's always shown me that he has bigger and better and brighter things planned for me. Truly, truly so grateful. This year has been the craziest year of my career, and I'm just so grateful, and it has not dawned on me the privilege that I have and the privilege that we all have to be able to be in a room and share a symbolism of all of our achievements. And I'm just so grateful that I go to school with such talented and beautiful and creative people. I want to thank my Akorade family. You guys are my village. Whenever I doubt myself, you guys hold me 10 toes behind me, and I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to my friends, and dedicating this award to a little girl back home. Her name is Najat Aziz. She's my beautiful niece, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Hungry!
Hey there, gamers! Were you recently woken up from a 100-year nap?
And don't panic about this, but
smells pretty recent.
Good morning, Emerson. Good morning, Emerson. Good morning, Emerson.
Thanks for waking up with us.
They engage in their community. They are part of their community. They reflect their community.
Lots of history you can learn in here.
Pear! Daisy! Oh, I'm so happy to see you! Let's paint.
Welcome to the Rundown.
We also want to thank, of course, Daniel Lipov, Juliana Lujan Rodriguez, and also Daniel Cordova for being incredible participants and for being such great leaders for WB en Español.
Thank you to all our wonderful team members.
And thank everyone who helped us.
I just want to say another thanks to Jackson Fox, Caitlin Rardon for being my assistants in this project. You guys are super talented and super amazing, so thank you so much. And also thank you to the rest of the EVVYs Tech crew for making this really amazing and awesome. So thank you.
Shout out Ollie Rizzo in the audience tonight, our little guy. He played our Danny, and we're so thankful for you. You really made this process so special. Thank you.
Special thanks to VDA, Discover Exceptional Creativity.
Sorry, man, that was such a great nap. But all I could think about was the nominees for Outstanding Short Film.
Oh, that's weird. I guess we'll see those winners later. But did you have a nice dream?
Yeah, I mean, I did, actually. You know, I dreamed that I was in a kitchen, eating a slice of your mama's pie. And I was so grateful that she had made this wonderful dessert for me. And I thought to myself, everybody loves me and I'm very happy. Yeah.
What happened next?
I found myself being drawn forward.
Forward? Towards what?
I don't know. Au-delà.
Okay, how are you going to include Wallaby Drew's Wild Adventures? And Fromheim?
I may have dreamed more. Just give me a minute.
All right, well, while Colton is searching his mind chasms, please welcome back this year's Alumni Award of Distinction recipient, Christian Alicea.
Thank you. NBC Nightly News is the greatest show of all time, we all know. We shoot it on more than 3 cameras. You need more than 3 cameras generally to make anything good. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Multi-Camera Direction. The Box Score Season 19, Episode 2, Jessica Lambert. Good Morning Emerson, April 18, 2024, Leah Dawson. Good Morning Emerson, December 3rd, 2024, Madeline Harger. Good Morning Emerson, November 19th, 2024, Madeline Harger.
And the EVVY goes to Good Morning Emerson, December 3rd, 2024, Madeline Harger.
Goodness. When I first came to Good Morning Emerson, I was an EP assistant, and I watched the director, and I was like, I could never do that ever, but I guess I can, so that's cool. I want to thank Ruby Brooks. She was the director before me, and she's just amazing. She convinced me to do it, and I love her so much, and now she's working on amazing things. I want to thank the producers that hired me, Maud LaWalsh, Lee Klein, and Ethan Sutton. Thank you so much. I also want to thank my dad, who's in the audience, and my mom and sister watching in Singapore. Allie, I love you, and thank you for telling me when I do a bad job. Thank you.
So it took 99 cameras to capture the 360-degree Keanu Reeves backbending, I'm not going to do it, bullet dodge move in The Matrix. And man, that was rad. These guys only had 1 camera and managed to pull off feats that would make even Morpheus proud. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Single Camera Direction for Film. Elvis, Casey Armstrong, Everybody Loves Me and I'm Very Happy. Sebastian Anderson, Grace Clancy. Family Sunday, Luis Gerardo del Rossi. Symptoms of Melancholy, Rose Lukshaw.
And And the EVVY goes to Elvis, Casey Armstrong, and Reba Vig.
Hi, I just would like to say really quickly, Elvis would not be Elvis without the wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous crew of all and only people of color to create this film. It just goes to show, if you feel like you don't belong in a space, you make your own space. So.
Yeah, Casey and I saw a gap in Emerson Film Productions, and we decided to create the space that we created with Elvis. And I also want to thank our entire cast, Leslie, Lulu, Amanda, amazing Amanda, Solomon, David, and I also want to thank Makai, our amazing DP, to help make such a beautiful film with us. And we could not have made this without the entire cast and crew, so thank you so much.
Aquavella has been a production stage manager on Broadway, off-Broadway, and regionally for many years. She's worked on Broadway as production stage manager for the year-long run of the Tony Award-winning Metamorphoses.
Lindsay Beamish has been a professional film, television, and theater actress in Los Angeles and New York for over 20 years. She's best known for her roles as Severin in Short Bus and Jamie in Forgetting the Girl. Please welcome to the stage Deb Aquavella and Lindsay Beamish.
It takes talent, creativity, and most of all, collaboration to put on a good stage play. And these nominees put on excellent stage plays.
These plays taught us about life, love, and who we are as humans, excelling in all areas of the craft: acting, writing, directing, production, design, and more. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Stage Play. Almost Maine, Kidding Around. My Dearest Apology, Rabbit Hole, Blue Jay Theater. The Sea Ends at Shore,
Here we go. Good luck. Thank you. And the EVVY goes to Rabbit Hole. Blue Jay!
All right. Thank you so much to the EVVYs for this incredible honor. It was such an honor to produce this show with this amazing team right here. Give them another round of applause, please. This show would not have happened without the amazing talents of the Blue Jay board. JJ and Lulu, of course, our artistic directors, Angela, Tippins, Mac, Lauren, Clem, Aisha, Reed, Ethan, Natalie, Sasha, Savannah, and Sasha W. We want to thank Isaiah and Wyatt Reinhardt for their orchestrations for the show. The cast and designers, of course. The Compassionate Friends is a charity that provides support to bereaved families after the death of a child. Please go look them up. They're an amazing organization. I want to take 1 second to thank my parents, Marguerite, Nora, Mac, and Tippins. You teach me so much every day. And Gabby, David, you were so amazing. Emerson has such an amazing student theater community, and Blue Jay is so honored to be a part of it. This is Blue Jay's third show that we've ever produced, and we won, and that speaks so much to the talents of the entire team. Thank you.
So Ollie didn't get to come to the actual performances, which means he didn't get a bow. So I think we should all take a bow, and Ollie can get a special moment, and we can show him how awesome he is and how awesome this cast is.
Musicals, when done right, have the power to uplift, to transform, and to inspire change.
These nominated musicals blended talented casts and technical brilliance to create a truly great show. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Stage Musical. Bear, a pop opera. Musical Theater Society. Chicago, Musical Theater Society. Fun Home, Musical Theater at Brunswick Road. The Ball Game, Rare Works Theater.
And the EVVY goes to Fun Home.
Oh my gosh. Yes, come everyone! Thank you to every single person on this stage. You all are so brilliant and so fantastic. It was an honor to get to direct this show alongside each and every one of you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for everyone for loving this show, for trusting us with this show. We all put every ounce of our heart into it, and I just can't thank you enough for appreciating it. Every designer, Coco, Lulu, Sasha, thank you for the light in every sense of the word. I am so grateful. Mom and Dad, I love you. Thank you.
I did a great job producing this show. I love MTAG. MTAG's been great to me. I want to thank the MTAG board, Asa, Cece, Amanda, Maddie, Kelly, my co-producers, Hallie, Nona, all the designers again, and of course Amelia Broom, MTAG's advisor, who will be retiring after this year.
Yeah, woo! Go lesbian! I love my girlfriend, Sarah!
All right. Yes. Kevin S. Bright is an Emmy Award-winning producer and director known for his work on Dream On, In Living Color, and most notably the show that just won't let us go on a break, Friends. He is a proud Emersonian, the founding director of the LA campus, former faculty, and EVVY advisor. Please put your hands together for Kevin Bright! Wait, what? What's he, what?
The doors of perception. I've been through them. It's a rough city out there. That's all I can say. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, I got a script up there too, but I've been roaming these hallways since around 1974, and this is always my favorite part of Emerson, the EVVYs, and watching how all of you put this show together and put your own stamp on it. It's always incredible. And I am pleased that I get to do the last award tonight. So let's get to it. People want to go home, right? Okay, here we go. Packing an emotional punch into a short script takes skill and care, whether it be explorers trekking to the South Pole or looking for your lost toy. I knew that might happen. These films were made with love and truly stood out. Here on the nominees.
Outstanding Short Film. Au-delà, Nolan F. Anderson.
J'étais un rêve avec lui. Je ne pouvais pas l'imaginer là-bas. Je n'avais jamais ressenti cela quand j'étais consciente.
Everybody Loves Me and I'm Very Happy. Grace Fancy, Greg Tiller, Brie Arsenault, Sebastian Anderson. Framheim, Dylan O'Toole, Kylie Griffiths, Rebecca Crompton, Spencer Cleary. Have a Nice Dream, Jonathan Kirkpatrick. Wallaby Drew's Wild Adventures, Eris Liang, Luke Stagg, Nucci Delaney. Your Mama's Pie, Matthew Pelton.
You guys are my new slice.
Wow, they all look great. Those of you who made these films, please send me a link to them. I'm very interested in seeing them. They really look terrific. And now, but there can only be one. And that one is Your Mama's Pie. Matthew Pelton. Matthew Pelton couldn't be here tonight, so he's asked that I accept this award on his behalf. Thank you. Good night, everybody. More. There's more. Oh, I thought that was it. Weren't we excited for a moment? It was really... You could almost hear the beer pouring at rock bottom. Dirty martini, anybody? There's another, this is where you gotta fill, you know, when you have a live show, I just can't stand here and do nothing, so something has to happen in order to get that envelope into my hands, right? So, anyhow, I arrived at Emerson in 1974. Oh, it's on the prompter, just do it from there. Okay, here we go. The final category tonight, and I mean it, final category of the night celebrates the advanced technique, skill, and artistry that goes into filmmaking. The following artists poured their souls into their work, and probably a lot of their money too, culminating in truly incredible films. Here are the nominees.
Outstanding Cinematic Achievement. Cast Out, Kayla Weimer. Have a Nice Dream, Jonathan Kirkpatrick. Live a Little, Manny Barak, Makai Hayden, Mayan Milchan, Lucy Rake, Jesse Virtue. Family Sunday, short film, Luis Gerardo Del Rosso.
Outstanding Cinematic Achievement goes to Cast Out, Kyla Weimer.
goodness, I was not expecting this. First of all, I really want to thank my family, my parents, my siblings. Thank you, my mom and dad, for taking me to the movies when I was little, all the time, and for helping me fall in love with storytelling. Cast Out is a children's animated film, and in our current times, it's more important than ever to make quality, meaningful children's media. And I'm so glad that this award can celebrate that. My Cast Out crew, there are over 50 of you. I couldn't name all of you unless I spent an hour, but this award truly belongs to all of you. I know a lot of you are in the audience. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you to the entire EVVYs crew for having us. It's been an honor to host.
And a special thank you to our producers, Benjamin Clark, Madeline Harger, Maddie Wright, Oliver Warner.
Yes. And a very, very special thank you to zoologist Jane Goodall.
And of course,
Yeah, see?
just thank Jane Goodall, like the chimpanzee researcher.
I mean, duh. Like, the Jane Goodall Institute is the greatest conservation institute ever. I mean, if it was nominated tonight, I'd give it an EVVY. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. In the jungle in the sky, me and Jane Goodall are best friends. I mean, we swing from tree to tree, watching the chimpanzees and enjoying banana Laffy Taffies, even though I always try to feed them to the...
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night. Good night. Yes. Mwah, mwah. Good night.